At this stage of the course, you should be familiar with how businesses gather and generate large amounts of data in their daily activities. This can include data from human resources, accounting, and sales. You also learned that this data may be structured and stored in different ways. As an aspiring data analyst at AdventureWorks, you will realize that the most important step is to determine how data will be structured and stored. Knowing your data types and the way it is structured gives you the correct data sets to create reports that suit the company's needs, allowing business insights that will help during decision making. Furthermore, identifying the best storage solution for your data can reduce costs and improve performance, two aspects that any company has as top priorities. By the end of this video, you will be able to identify the difference between structured and unstructured data and what storage solution is ideal for each type. As an aspiring data analyst at AdventureWorks, you've been assigned the task of determining the best storage solution for the online retail website at AdventureWorks. The website was built with 3 data sets used to run the business: product catalog data, image files, and financial business data. Each data set has different requirements. The key factors to consider in your task are data classification, how your data will be used, and how you can get the best application performance. Now, let's focus on data types. There are 3 types of data: structured, unstructured, and semi-structured, all of which are suitable for analysis but differ in the tools used for ingestion, transformation, and storage. Let's start with structured data. Structured data is the most common type of data that we use. It is also known as relational data. In a financial report, for example, numbers and names are arranged into columns and rows, making it easier for analysis and processing. By nature, structured data is quantitative, easily searchable, sortable, and analyzed using tools like Microsoft Excel spreadsheets or relational databases, which can store large amounts of structured data. SQL, or Structured Query Language, is a programming language used to manage relational databases. It allows users to manipulate and query data stored in a database, making it a valuable tool that's used by data analysts and business users. However, the structure makes any addition or removal of data fields difficult, since you must update each record to adjust to the new structure. Some applications where relational data is used are customer relationship management, reservations, and inventory management systems. Now, let's cover unstructured data. Unstructured data does not have a predefined structure or format. It is best used for qualitative analysis and usually resides in non-relational databases or unprocessed file formats. Some examples of this type of data are text documents, audio and video files, social media posts, and images. These types of files can be stored in a centralized repository that ingests and stores large volumes of data in its original form. Then, there is a third type of data. It is called semi-structured data because it is not as organized as structured data and it is not stored in relational databases. This type of data uses tags for organization and hierarchy. Video files may have an overall structure and contain semi-structured metadata, but they are considered unstructured data since the data that forms the video itself is unstructured. There is a process for converting semi-structured data into a specific format that can be easily transmitted, stored, or processed. It is called data serialization. It uses a method of formatting that will allow the data to be transmitted or stored in a way that is easily understood by both the sender and the receiver, without the need to know all the specific details of the data. This is useful when dealing with semi-structured data that doesn't fit neatly into traditional databases or data structures. If you want to learn more about serialization, please visit the additional resources at the end of this lesson. Now, you'll learn how to classify your data in order to choose a suitable storage solution for structured or unstructured data. The correct storage solution can deliver better performance, improve manageability, and save on database costs. When selecting a storage solution, it's important to consider the type of data you're working with, what operations are needed to transform the data, and what level of management and maintenance is required. The business data used at AdventureWorks for analysis on a year-to-year comparison is not updated frequently. It is stored in multiple data sets and some latency can be accepted. Since it is mainly read-only, not all data analysts need write access, but they can all read from all data sets. This is a type of structured data that will most likely be queried by data analysts who use SQL more than any other query language. Therefore, a suitable storage solution for this example is a SQL database or a cloud-based solution like Azure SQL Database, but it can also be bundled with another cloud-based solution, Azure Analysis Services, to model the data in Azure SQL Database. This model can be shared with business users who can connect to it through Power BI for analysis and gain business insights. In summary, selecting the appropriate storage solution is vital for addressing the specific requirements of your data. Remember when we spoke about serialization and the formatting to allow the storage of unstructured or semi-structured data? One of those formats is a blob. This is a binary large object where the data is stored in a binary ones and zeros format. For AdventureWorks' online retail website, Azure Blob Storage is an ideal option for storing unstructured data such as photos and videos. It's a scalable and cost-effective cloud storage service which is designed to store large amounts of unstructured data such as images, videos, or documents. The website has a product page where a bicycle photo needs to be displayed at the same time as the specific bicycle model. The photos will not be queried independently. By including the photo ID or URL as a product property, the photo can be retrieved by its ID without any time lag. This demonstrates how unstructured data can be stored. The right storage solution allows AdventureWorks to achieve optimal performance and efficient data management. In this video, you learned that while structured data is easier to work with and analyze, unstructured data is often more abundant and valuable. Businesses and organizations are increasingly focusing on harnessing unstructured data to gain insights into customer behavior, emotions, and other aspects that can shape their strategies. Choosing and implementing the correct storage solution can benefit companies and organizations by improving performance, reducing costs, and increasing efficiency.